fuck is it?
All right. Different topic.
We live?
We're live.
All right. Thank you.
Let's see. Pull up this. Hey, everybody. What's up? Dangerous Freedom.
Oh shit! I got to turn off my fucking.
And I'm
TV.
not after dark. There is actually light out.
Hey, everybody. Sorry.
I got Biox on here. Backwoods, aka Patriot 3%er, is on his way. He is having some internet issues. I'm having some nose issues. My nose has been running for like the last freaking 3 hours. So
I'm having some inebriation issues. What's up, people? I see Lost Product in there. Hey, what's up, Lost Product?
Yep,
yeah, I'm here. Margot, what's up, Margot? Hey, Dangerous Freedom's in the house. What's up, Danger? Oh wait.
Hey, what's going on, man? Long time no see, huh?
Old Reliable was here. I don't know if he's still here.
Somebody gave me a thumbs down.
Thumbs down? Nice. What? How do you have a thumbs down already? We just literally went live.
There's always going to be haters.
We're going to have to send out the 3 Billy Goats gruff for the trolls.
Yeah, there's always
trolls.
I mean, come on, man. Some of these people never even get off their freaking computers. So, it is what it is.
Oh, man.
What's up, Miss Mary? Margot. My brother Lost, who I was actually talking to for almost an hour before we started the stream. Let's see. Yeah, so anyways, Arizona, I know I mentioned this on my After Dark, but if you haven't caught my ugly, what's up, ugly prepper? If you haven't caught my After Dark, I've been talking to you a little bit, and actually I made a video about it. Arizona finally passed our Second Amendment sanctuary bill. And Bebo, ain't nobody giving up their guns, not out here. And there's no federal institution that can make us. So nope. They can try, but it ain't gonna work. Here, I'll pull the bill up really quick. This is the summary of it. Let's see here. I knew it was in the works, but yeah, we finally signed it. House Bill 2111. It's an amendment. Be it enacted by the legislature of the state of Arizona, pursuant to the sovereign authority of this state, and Article 2, Section 3, Constitution of Arizona. This state and all political subdivisions of this state are prohibited from using any personal or financial resources to enforce, administer, or cooperate with any act, law, treaty, order, rule, or regulation of the United States government that is inconsistent with any of the laws of this state regarding the regulation of firearms. And it is also known as the Second Amendment Firearm Freedom Act. Isn't that just, that's beautiful.
Shall not be infringed.
And that's what we're talking about, man. What's up, Jeremy?
Hey, Jeremy, what's up, brother?
Man, they're not.
Ooh, disavow. What's going on, bro?
Man, I don't even know what's going on, man.
Allergies. You're allergic to the fresh air, man.
I don't know. Maybe I caught something from the pool. I have been spending a lot of time at the pool lately. Getting my exercise in, getting my arms moving, my legs kicking.
You haven't been spending a lot of time outdoors. Now you go outdoors and,
Yeah, now I've got
could be some pollen allergies. You never know.
Now I got to figure out how to start a fire on top of the water. I think I'm going to need to take a can of gas.
What? I can do that around here naturally. We have, like, if you walk down certain creeks and streams, you can see it bubbling and actually light it on fire. It comes naturally out of the ground. There's this Chestnut Ridge Park, it's called. It's near me, and there's this waterfall called the Eternal Flame. This waterfall comes down this hillside, and then there's like this little pocket in the waterfall. It's like hollow, and there's a flame in there. Yep. Gas comes out through the rocks, through the oil shale, and someone lit it on fire, and now it always lights, and it's like in the middle of a waterfall. It's the craziest thing, man. If you're ever in Western New York, go see the Eternal Flame at Chestnut Ridge Park. It's beautiful. Stay on the trail.
I'll pee. I pee, catches spies. I'll keep an eye out for that.
I had a great picture of my son where it looks like he's holding the flame in his hand. But anyways.
Cool. I have a picture of a rifle barrel.
All right.
Yeah, we're still waiting on Backwoods Rain. He's having some computer difficulties.
Backwoods Rain. I don't know. That sounds like some kind of weird feminine product.
Yeah, I told them 10 minutes ago I'm doing a live stream. And they're like,
Anybody agree or disagree with that? I'm sorry. This isn't After Dark. I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry.
What's that phone to see? Phone me.
What's up, Tactical Technician? Kentucky Patriot?
Which one, Mayhem, which one is Backwoods and Prepping? Maybe I need to take more weapons to the pool. I don't know. You know what? I'm not very far from my house, so I've got enough. I think I've got enough firearms for where I'm at. Surprise. Okay. Yeah, Surprise is it is further up north. It doesn't get quite as hot. Like it doesn't get hot like it does down here in the valley. I'll give them that. Well, I thought he was Backwoods Rain. Did he change his name again? Oh. Well, son of a bitch. He didn't even tell me.
Fuck it. You know what? I'll be right back.
No, I didn't know he changed it again, man. But I mean, I understand that too. I mean, I went through the whole name change thing. It's like, oh, this name ain't working for me. So I'll try this one. Hey, what's up, Ragnar? Good to see you, my brother. So anyways, I was like, all right. Well, I finally settled on Dangerous Freedom. Was it, God, almost 2 years ago. And I just left it because it's a good name for me. Because I believe in the Second Amendment and I believe in dangerous freedom. I don't believe in, you know, having to rely on other people to take care of me. Captain Dynamite, huh? Never heard of that one.
Dude, New Belgium Voodoo Rangers. They have like some of the best beer, dude.
Huh.
If you like IPAs, that is. No, New Belgium Flat Tire is a good round Pilsner lager kind of beer. Mine?
Yeah,
chicken.
Kentucky Patriot. I thought that one worked out pretty good for me. It's like I settled into the name pretty easily. and I just left it there. I doubt I'll ever change it unless they remove my channel, which we try it and like on this channel, I try and keep it a little bit more PG-ish than I do on my After Dark, because on my After Dark they've literally blocked some of my videos. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's because of copyright music either. It's because of they don't like what we say over there. They don't like how we think.
Bunch of cowards. Bunch of cowards.
Really, you wait until I go live to do all this. Thank you very much.
Excuse me. How's everybody doing tonight? Whee!
What's up, Hondo? Cali Unknown, good to see you. Joel Morgan, I see you.
Should we come up with a magic?
What's going on? See, hey, did y'all see Nikki's video that she did earlier about her Duke?
No.
Or Harley?
Should we do it like Pee-wee's Playhouse style? Have like a, secret word, and everybody scream when we hear it. What should our word be for tonight? Amendment.
Yeah.
Anytime anyone says amendment, scream. Will be the secret word of the day. Tell Cherry.
Well, the Democrats don't care about our rights, so
I'm showing my age.
Somebody's got to. That's for sure.
Here's a trivia question. What famous actor was originally in Pee-wee's Playhouse?
Paul Herman. Or Paul, what's his name? Paul, whatever.
No, not Pee-wee. One of the reoccurring guests got his debut on Pee-wee's Playhouse. He was a cowboy. I'll give you that little hint.
Yeah, I don't even remember a cowboy. Man, I barely remember Pee-wee's Playhouse, man. I was already freaking 20 years old when that thing came out.
Orpheus.
Oh, really? They had, what's his name? Freaking... What the hell was his name? Damn it, I saw him on something else the other day. I was watching it.
Lawrence Fishburne played Cowboy Curtis on Pee-wee's Playhouse. It was one of his first acting jobs.
Dude, I remember seeing him. Oh my God, what movie was I watching? It was on.
Good job, Yankee.
It was on Red Heat. I think that was the name of it. The one where Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, and James Belushi.
Yeah, and James Belushi. Yeah, he was in that too. Yeah.
Yep.
What's up, Mrs. Lost? Good to see you. What's up, Eastwind Farms?
Yankee Watchdog in the house. Had the winning answer.
Yeah, what's up, Yankee? Yeah, we don't have a script. We just kind of go.
Anybody hear any weird shit? I was gone all day. Anything stupid happened today that anybody knows of?
No, well, see, the George Floyd. Okay, so apparently the George Floyd case, they're gonna resume it on Monday morning, and I don't know, man. There's a lot of testimony in that thing, but a lot of these people that they put up on the panel were already freaking biased, man.
Oh yeah,
like you could hear it. You could hear it when they were talking about it was because the cop put his knee on his neck, and it's like
all the people that recorded that shit were fucking crisis actors too.
I don't know.
That's my opinion.
Apparently they were sworn in, so they took that oath to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help them God. But I guess a bunch of ungodly heathens get in there, and I think we've already known that's happening.
The only thing here's what I have to say about that whole thing. If it waves like a flag and looks like a flag, it's a fucking flag. That's what I feel about the whole thing. There's way too many weird shit with that whole entire thing that don't make any fucking sense. I can give you a list, but, I don't want to get us shut down.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave it at that.
Right after the After Dark.
Mm-hmm. And the way that they're just parading it all over the media, that just proves it. Because it came right after people started coming out and protesting the shit in like March, April, May, something like that. When people started having enough with because it was past 2 weeks to flatten the curve, and it had been like a month, and people are starting to get irritated and starting to like this is bullshit, And people started coming out and rallying, and I remember there was some Second Amendment kind of rallies in like Minnesota and a couple other places in like April and March. And then right after that, fucking George Floyd shit happened. Am I right? Anybody remember that? Because people forget fucking shit because, everybody gets distracted real fast.
My friend's wife, which is 6 months pregnant, just took the Johnson jab.
Oh, my God.
And by last night, she was admitted to the cardiac unit. Man, I'm telling you, man.
Why if you're pregnant?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it if I wasn't pregnant. I'm not doing it. And I don't think I can get pregnant.
That's so horrible. I'm so sad.
At least last time I checked, I couldn't get pregnant.
Man, that's so horrible. I feel sorry. I'm sorry to whoever is family and friends with that. That's so horrible.
Why would... I mean, all right.
I'm starting to tear up.
Now we do have a mutual friend. We have Prepper Tribe. He went out and he got the jab, but it was at his doctor's request because I guess Prepper Tribe has some health conditions. That. And so, I mean, if it was just like some random doctor, I'd be like, no, kiss my ass. I ain't doing that. But if it's a doctor you've been seeing for 12, 15, 20 years, yeah, I'd probably be like, oh, okay, all right. I'll try it. I'll see what happens. And I mean, he's not dead. I don't even think he got sick from it, as far as I can tell.
No, it's just the whole pregnancy and baby thing. It just hits me, man. Anyways.
It's all right. It's all right. Let it out. You can let it out here.
So. But, same as you, I was supposed to have another child. So, it kind of hits me.
Oh.
I was supposed to have a little girl, and it never happened. So, I already had a name. It was like 5 months, and so it's tough,
Yeah,
I get it, man. Whenever I hear, the whole, now she's in a cardiac thing less than 24 hours, it just, so.
Wow. I hadn't heard that one, Kentucky. People need to check life insurance policy. Could be violated if taking experimental vaccines. I mean, it sounds logical. I mean, if you're not, well, it kind of goes against my whole thing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If you're not sick, then don't get it. I mean, I've never gotten a flu shot. And you know what? I haven't gotten the flu. Nah.
I haven't gotten sick in like a year and a half.
I'll even knock on wood on that one. I mean, I've got a stuffy nose or runny nose tonight, but...
The last time I got really sick was right before the whole shit started. In like January, February. I was sick for a month. But I worked in a steel mill and shit and developed pneumonia. So within the last couple of years, every winter, if I'm outside, and I was a auto body mechanic, so gotta clean off the fucking cars and shit, bring them in and out of the shop. We get a lot of snow, so I'm always outside, and the shop always in the hottest, so I always flared it up. So, but this is the first year I haven't gotten sick, so it's nice. But before that, I never got sick. I'm a very healthy person.
Yeah, I tend to be as well. I mean, when I was a kid and, like, say I fell off my bike and I scraped my knee, I'd just throw some dirt on it and then ride my bike home.
Yep.
And then I'd take a bath, 2 days later.
The human body is very resilient. It can heal very well. We have been here for a long time. Longer than they may tell you we've been here.
Yep. Yeah, Joe, I tend to agree with you. No matter how that jury finds it. And see, that's the thing. We don't even know who's on that jury. So, I mean, it could go either way. But, either way, it's not going to be good.
It's just a big
What's up, Eric?
Fucking TV show facade. It's all over the fucking media. It's all fucking propaganda bullshit. Sorry.
Yeah, normally when you sign a waiver, you're pretty much signing, well, if I die, then so be it. Yeah, that's so, like, I mean, when you go to the hospital, you have to sign a waiver. Man, no matter what, you have to sign a freaking waiver because they don't want to be responsible if you die. So, it's all about accountability, and they don't want to take accountability for any of that crap, including the Pfizer. Dude, and that's another thing. I've been getting freaking emails from Pfizer about, hey, you've got a free vaccine coming. And I'm like, yeah, well, you can take it and you can shove it up somebody else's butt because I ain't getting no damn facts. I'm just telling you, ain't happening.
I like tacos. Oh, I posted a couple videos today. I don't know if I got any followers.
No,
but I don't have a lot, but
M hashtag.
Oops, sorry.
That you're probably thinking of the After Dark. Yeah.
I posted a couple.
Now just remember, this one is my monetized channel. Mm-hmm. So if you all would refrain from like any nasty comments or anything controversial,
nothing dangerous, harmful,
illegal, unlawful, harmful, that kind of shit. Yeah, because dude, I mean, even our buddy Prepared Mind, dude, he's already gotten 2 strikes on his main channel, and he hadn't even said anything horrible or bad or illegal, unlawful. He's just stating facts. But now YouTube is afraid of facts. So there you go. They don't want us to talk about the truth.
Yes. Use code. I mean, if certain things are kind of iffy, change the word, something, make it sound different, like, tots are bums, or,
freedom
Cerveza versus, Cerveza 420 versus the other thing that's not a 20, stuff like that. You can talk about certain subjects and things. You just got to be discreet on how you do it.
What's up, P-Dubs?
You know what I mean?
Good to see you, brother. Yeah, we're just in here.
I don't know if DMX has so much history in Buffalo. A lot of people don't even know. He ended up in jail because of, he's from New York City, but he had, chicks in Buffalo, and he owed, he got arrested here with, weed when he was in a concert. speeding and all sorts of stuff. And then he went to jail for like what was it? Child support and all this other shit because he had a couple baby mamas. But he always like Buffalo was like his second home until he got arrested a bunch of times. Then he didn't really come around much more. But yeah, like he used to frequent Buffalo like all the time before he got really big. So yeah, where my dogs at? Ho, ho, ho.
Who let the dogs out?
No.
Ho, ho, ho.
No, that's different.
Oh.
Stop. Right. Drop. Shut them down. Open up shop. Ho.
Oh. I don't follow
DMX.
That. Oh, that's right. I heard he just
he died. You know, they're saying he had a drug overdose, but that's not what I'm hearing. Because, like, his family said he had passed away, and then the media was like, "Oh no, he didn't pass away." And his family came out and said, "Yes, he passed away." Apparently, he got the you know what?
Oh wow!
And then like a couple days later. And they're like trying to blame it on drugs. Yeah. Huh. Mm-hmm.
Wow. I didn't even hear about that. What?
Yep. Rough Riders, man. That's big around here. Not just like there's a lot of that shit going around in this area right now. They're gangs of guys on fucking dirt bikes and 4-wheelers and quads, you know. Old DMX videos. He used to do that shit in New York City and stuff. Yep. There was a whole bunch of them. They were coming out, even going out to the country. They'd drop a whole, there were like 10 of them come out of a truck. They would just drive down the railroad tracks all the way to the cities. They were stealing like 8 of them at a time.
Wow.
They'll unload and fucking smash in the door, grab the keys and just take off on them and drive them down the fucking roads and in the woods. Like, they had that shit planned. I mean, most people don't know to go fucking 45 minutes, I mean, you know, by car. So even, like, to take train tracks in the woods, it'd be, like, fucking hours out of the city, you know? And they knew that shit. It's fucking crazy. They hit, like, 4 big, huge, motorcycle places around here and, like, stole a ton of them. And then they've been chasing them down the streets and stuff. And, like, there was one recently where, like, the cops caught a couple of them and they fucking just jumped off of them and then jumped on 2 other people's and then took off and left them there. They didn't care. It's crazy, man.
Man, that's insane.
And then, like, during all the hot shit in the summer, there was all these, reports of fucking U-Haul vans full of like people, and then the media was saying, "Oh no, there's not." I was listening to fucking scanners and 911 scanners and all sorts of shit, and people all around the city on Facebook talking with each other with reports of all these like U-Haul vans going around, fucking with shit in them, and they were like shooting at people. I mean, it was insane, and the media was covering up. It was fucking nuts, dude. Store owners, like a bunch of people tried breaking their shit. The fucking store owner fucking came out, shot in the air with his fucking gun, and the fucking cops went after him and arrested him.
Yeah, dude. Oh, that pisses me off, dude. I mean, these people are just trying to defend their own property.
And then what happens? They come and arrest him, they leave, and they fucking destroy his whole entire fucking business 20 minutes later.
Yep. There is no tolerance for that. Nope. That's what I love. That's why I like where I live, because we don't tolerate that stuff. It ain't gonna happen.
Me and my neighbors were sitting on our porch because it was getting close to our home. We had our shit locked and loaded. We were waiting.
Good.
Come to my motherfucking neighborhood, motherfucker.
Yeah, Callie, I understand that. I mean, even down here, we've got a law. It's I think it's called the Karen's Law, because one time during like I want to say 4th of July, somebody was firing their gun off in the air. You know, like the old West movies, everybody's firing up in the air. But yeah, the bullets have to come down. It ended up striking a young girl and killing her. And so now that's illegal. You can't shoot in city limits, and
Well,
it's
I
kind of a
mean,
pain. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but at the same time, I understand it.
that makes sense. I mean,
But
stray
at the
bullets can kill, man.
But at the same time, it's like, you know, because of one person's stupid move, now the rest of us have to pay
Yeah,
for it.
it's
You know what I
always
mean?
that way. It's always that way. It's
Yep.
always this. I hate that shit.
All it takes is one fucking idiot to ruin it for everybody. That's what I like about the military. Well, I mean, I'm not saying I've ever been in the military, but the way they used to do it. If somebody was not doing their job properly, they would call them out, and then they would make everybody do KP or whatever. You know, it's like, because this guy can't do his fucking job right, and now it's your job to make sure he fucking does it right.
Yeah,
You
most of
know,
the people around here are like, "What? This is old, man. This is 13 colony shit. This is before 13 colony shit. This is one of the oldest fucking areas in the country. Hey, we're a border town. This was a fucking fur trader route, man. This is shit." You know, this is an old area, and this is a city of good neighbors. We're the fucking Underground Railroad. You know, that shit don't fly around here. Everybody loves each other. You start some shit, everybody's gonna fucking stop you.
There you go.
Doesn't fucking matter. You know.
The way it should be.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, somebody got
and I live in New York. You know, but I'm fucking 600 miles from New York City, man. Totally different world.
Yeah. Raymond. No, this is not the after dark. This is before dark. It's actually still light out there.
You know, we've gotten 8 feet of snow in 24 hours, and the next day we're out there fucking cutting down trees. We're pushing cars out of the way. We're doing everything. You know, I mean, everybody helps each other out. You know, but you know what? It's gotten worse and worse. Not as many people help each other out anymore. It's gotten horrible.
Yeah, I think we've been seeing that all across the country.
But there's still a lot of people, man, around here that, you know, it just pisses me off. How are we so racist, dude? I grew up watching fucking Bill Cosby, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Michael Jackson was my first album. Thriller. I don't love everybody, man. Fuck that shit. How is it in the last 2 years it's become the 90% more racist than in the last 50? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Sorry, I gotta watch my language. I'm sorry. Not after dark. I'm drinking. It's like the first time I think anybody's ever seen me all like drinking.
No, not me. Freaking kid. I don't know what it is, dude. He doesn't know how to shut a door lightly. He just, I'm out of here, Dad. Slam. It's like, good, stay out. Maybe I should go lock him out.
Calm down, calm down.
Man, it gets annoying, man. I tell you, that kid. Sometimes I want to
sweat the small shit, man.
Open, see if there's anything inside there.
Don't sweat the small stuff, man. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's a good advice to everybody. Don't sweat the small stuff.
Well, I've been drinking as well, so I tend not to discipline them. I tend not to discipline them when I've been drinking. Just for the fact that maybe my judgment might be slightly impaired, but at the same time, it's like if they do something totally egregious.
Dude, I love racing. I'm not into NASCAR either. Racist racing. Dude, I'm like a hippie and all, but I'm not liberal. There's a lot of views, you know. I hate the fucking 2-party system, or it's so stupid, so dumb. Like there's good things here, there's good things there. Get rid of all the stupid bullshit and combine it, and you just have humans. Live liberty, free will,
Mm-hmm.
pursuit of happiness, what
Yeah.
our forefathers, and a lot of people are focused on America. Fuck. I love America, but we need to fucking branch this out. Not like they've been doing. It's New World Order's branching out. They're disguising it as democracy and shit. But the rest of the world is falling, and we need to help them too. We need to kick some ass, save our shit, and then help those motherfuckers because they're human too. That's the way I see it. Too many people get caught up on this America or whatever. It's the world, man. We're humans. We're all humans. We're all in this shit together. Canada. We got a lot of friends from Canada on here. They're in a lot worse shit than we are, man.
Way worse.
And a lot of people forget that. They get on their little, America, America. What about all of our Canadian brethren? They're... And all of our friends in England. Dude, I got family in England. I'm actually only like second generation American on my dad's side. On my mom's side, I'm Cherokee. So, that's different. But on my dad's side, I'm like full English. My grandmother came over here in World War II from Wales, and my grandfather, his father, actually, he was born in India, but his father served from England in World War I in India, and then my grandfather was born, and then they came to the United States. So, but, and then I got family in Australia, Texas, Arizona. It's the world.
I know what you mean. A lot of times I'll get people in here from the UK, and I'm one of the most famous people to say, yeah, I still hold a grudge against Britain. Ever since what they tried to do to us back in the day. I'll remember that one.
But it's not the Britain's fault. It's their fucking asshole, fucking queen assholes at fucking
it was
king queens, all them motherfuckers.
Yeah, it was a king at that point, but it's like, tyranny is fucking tyranny. And now they're having to freaking deal with it firsthand. They're not allowed to have firearms. Hell, now they're not even allowed to have knives.
Yeah, they're trying to ban knives. I mean, come on, man.
How stupid can you?
What's next? Spoons? Get? Oh, crikey! I'm gonna stab you with a spoon, motherfucker.
No, they'll go with the sporks first.
No chopsticks. It's an assault weapon because there's two. I hate how they keep trying to blame us for everything. Like, yeah, I know I look like a white motherfucker, but I'm part Cherokee, maybe a small part, but it's there. My great grandmother was full blood, man.
My great grandmother was half.
So
I'm still more than what's her name, Pocahontas or Pocahontas, whatever you want to call her.
Sacagawea.
Actually,
I mean, this area is very where I live there's still a lot of Native American tribes and stuff around here.
Cool.
Compared to a lot of other areas where they fucking were shit on.
Yeah.
They were kind of shit on here, and they're kind of in the middle of nowhere, and but
we have
compared to like what they did to Apache and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you what, down here in Arizona, our reservations down here, we got one that is I don't know, it's maybe 25 miles from here. But like they sell discounted, like tax-free cigarettes and stuff like that. And I know that's one reservation. We've got like 4 or 5, if I'm correct on that, down here in Arizona. We got one for Navajo. We got one for several different tribes. They made their way all the way west because, it's like, screw these white people. But you know what? They're not racist against us.
Some are, though, because they've been brainwashed over the years. And I can't fucking blame them, man.
Well, I haven't met one.
I can't blame them, you know? And people look at me and, you know, they'll be like, "Grr, look at you, you ginger cracker motherfucker." It's like if I went to, like, my Cherokee family and they'd be like, "Who the fuck are you?" You know, I'm like, "Oh." I'm like, "Sorry, I picked up those traits, but, you know." But, I mean, this whole thing with, like, the whole racism and shit just pisses me off because, you know what? Every fucking race has been a goddamn slave. Look at the Irish. Look at the Chinese. Look at the Japanese. Every fucking race has been a slave, even in their own countries. Look what we did to the Japanese Americans and Asian Americans during World War II. We put them in fucking concentration camps just because. Just because. Yeah. Oh, they might be the enemy. And they locked up Germans too. They don't tell you a lot of that too, you know.
Well, I'll tell you what, man.
Koreans, what the fuck did the Korean? Oh, because they look like they're Japanese.
The whole race thing, I tend to agree with you. Yeah, it's an overblown hoax. Because I'll tell you what, when I go to the store, I run into Mexicans, I run into blacks, I run into Asians, and ain't nobody being racist.
My son has two half black siblings, you know, that I raised. Actually, you know, we kind of broke up and she had 2 kids and, well, I don't want to get into it. It's a whole fucking crazy thing, but I raised them. I changed their fucking diapers. I treat them as my children. I love them to death. I've raised them. I still see them all the time. It's my son's brother and sister, you know. It is what it is. They're people. They're humans. They're children. They're beautiful. Doesn't matter what fucking color their skin. We all bleed fucking red, man.
Billy the Kid. I'm sorry. Foam asked me a question.
Oh, actually,
yeah, that was and actually it was Emilio Estevez.
Actually, speaking of that, I know I'm part Cherokee. One of my relatives on the Cherokee side actually rode with the Jesse James gang. History. Crazy shit, man.
Yeah. I'll make you famous.
Yeah, the first one was good. The second
I'll tell you what, man. I freaking
Tombstone's the best fucking movie. Tombstone, man.
I got that too. I might actually, after I end this, I might actually go ahead and put it on and play it if you want to watch it with me.
I don't have that on DVD.
Damn. You don't have what?
Tombstone. I've watched it 1,000 times, but I don't have it.
I got it on my hard drive, dude. All I've got to do is click two different links, and I can play it. And we
got some good movies, so I got a whole bunch of Bond movies, and a fucking Bourne collection.
I've got
a lot of stoner movies.
Yeah.
Star Wars, fucking all that dumb shit. A lot of those are good. Like, if you really get into the Star Wars shit, like, not like the nerd stuff where they get all about Boba Fett and all that gay crap. But if you, like, think about, like, the whole Trade Federation and all that shit that's going on.
That is true. Yep. You look at how corrupt they got. And and then what happened? You had that, what was his name?
Palpatine.
No, before he was Palpatine. He was
he's Lord Sidious, but you know he's
yeah, exactly.
He's like a double agent, you know.
Yep. It does make you wonder, man. Some of these people are super corrupt.
Puppets. All the puppets. And the trade embargo shit, that all goes back in the Revolutionary War with the embargo that England put on. France helped us a lot, man.
Yeah, they did.
Yep, a lot. Like I keep saying, man, this whole shit that's going on right now has been planned since then. Since then. It goes all the way back to Napoleon and the beginning of America, because England and a lot of the fucking people that control the world are still butthurt they lost us. That's where it all comes down to.
Damn, what's
We
going
are
on,
the
JP?
last ones because of that Second Amendment. That's the only thing keeping the whole fucking
Ain't
world.
working. Yep.
Whole world, motherfuckers.
That's why. Why do you
Sorry.
think I was? I mean, I was so excited when I saw that.
Sorry.
Dude, and it narrowly
watch my
passed. I went
language.
back and I watched because I looked at all the yay votes and all the nay votes, and it had their name. So everything was recorded. And I'm like, okay, that motherfucker's out next term. That motherfucker's out next term. That one's out. He's out. She's out. And a lot of them were fucking she's, by the way. But yeah, they all the Democrats voted no. All the Republicans voted yes. Thank God we have the majority here still. So we got it done. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, we need to start getting them out. And I have a feeling in 2022, we're going to start seeing the red wave come back.
Dude.
If we make it that far.
New York, Cuomo was unopposed. And a lot of the other local senators, House representatives, and people were unopposed. I know people that have actually tried to get on the ballot to go against them, an opposing party, and don't get put on the ballot. And the person still gets run unopposed. It's that bad. And it's just like this election. New York State called the election at like 10 o'clock. The polls closed at 9. How did they count all those votes by then? Right? 90% of the state was red. Even Erie County, the second largest city and area other than New York City, went red. First time in like fucking years. Red. And nothing happened. Blip, 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 blip.
Nothing to see here.
Now everybody's like, oh, Arizona and Philadelphia and, and like, like, there was so much shit going on in New York, and it got ignored. Got completely ignored. Ignored.
They don't want to see it. They don't want to see it.
It's too big of a state that they didn't even want to even attempt to fuck with it. That's why I see it. It got called so early, and they're like, oh, it's New York. Oh, whatever. We already knew. Little did they realize, like 5 counties that normally fucking went blue switched. Like 90% of the state, except for New York City, was red. Like, nope. Didn't happen. Didn't happen.
Yeah, and silly, I agree. Yeah, Biden's gun control crap has increased gun sales in every state. But you know what?
I'm worried. Is that a way to get everybody to fucking hurry up and be on a list?
Our state just took the forward step and said, you know what? You can pass whatever you want up there. If it goes against the Arizona Constitution, you got no power.
Here's the thing.
You got no power. And now I'm glad that we're seeing more and more of these states actually taking their power back, because that's how it should be, dude. The government has very, very limited rights, or very limited what's the word I'm looking for? Somebody in the chat help me. Very limited requirements, expectations. They're supposed to keep our country safe from foreign invasion. They're supposed to protect the integrity between states, and they failed horribly.
We're not even supposed to have a standing army.
I
mean,
we never were. But then again, if you look at our army, if you look at our old army, 70% of them, 75% of them were actually patriots.
Yeah,
they were just getting live training and a paycheck, pension, whatever you want to call it.
Oh shit! I lost my.
What's up, Nacho?
God damn it! I had a thought and I fucking forgot it. It was really important too.
Responsibilities. There you go. Yeah, it's silly. They absolutely have violated the contract, and that's why we're seeing more and more of these states standing up and saying,
"What's up, Guardsman on Mikey G?" Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. I just noticed some in the chat.
Hey, what's up, Mikey?
Man,
I'll tell you what, I guess I was fortunate because when I bought my last firearm, it was about, I want to say 8 months ago. I picked up a 12 gauge because that was the one thing I was lacking in was 12 gauge. So I found the rifle, or I found the 12 gauge I wanted, picked it up, and then it was like you were saying, all you can find is like birdshot on the shelves. I mean, double up book. I know I had one buddy. Actually, I had two buddies literally send me some double up book from their own personal stash, and then finally I went on AmmoSeek and I was like, I found some of the mini shells. I don't know if you've ever seen those. They're like an inch and 3/4. Yeah. But they run fine through it, and I'll tell you what, they'll tear up a pumpkin.
Yeah. I actually, I was shocked today. I went to a place and they had a whole bunch of fucking double-aught buckshot. It was like the first I've seen in a while. I grabbed a couple boxes.
What's up, Hard Life?
I got not much. And I got some birdshot to fucking, because I haven't shot it yet, so I got a couple. I got a box of birdshot to like, just kind of get it, going. I don't want to waste my fucking double-aught or my slugs for fucking getting a feel for it. Obviously, shit's too expensive and too valuable. You know what I mean? But anyways, here's my thought. Now, when you, other than a handgun, if you go and buy a rifle and you pass your background check, it's only like on hold for like a couple days, 30 days, a year or so, and then poof, it's gone, right?
Supposedly.
They don't keep a list of everything?
Supposedly.
Well, maybe this was their little way of getting a whole fuckload of people to go and buy a bunch of shit to be on a list.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if every firearm I own, they already know exactly what I've got.
I was just watching a video, and the guy's a diesel mechanic, and he was also an Army guy, and he made a couple purchases, one for some, he said super soakers. I don't know if that's necessarily what he meant, but he purchased some stuff, and he's a diesel mechanic, and he went and purchased a bunch of oil filters. Next thing you know is the fucking Homeland Security's at his fucking front door. Because the oil filters flagged shit. Because apparently that's a problem. Because apparently they're using oil things as a suppressor or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So here he is. And he's military and everything. And he's just fixing trucks. And he does YouTube videos. And he ordered some extra filters to work on some shit. And he has fucking Department of Homeland Security and shit showing up his fucking front door for fucking ordering oil filters. It's fucking.
Hey, what's up, Nikki?
So yeah, they're watching you. They're watching.
Well, and that's been kind of going on since 9/11
certain things
anyway.
are flagging shit, but apparently he's in certain area that's kind of prone for some activities recently. I guess he's from like the Michigan area.
If you really want to get down to brass tacks, they're going after one guy because he made a wall hanger that apparently, if you install it into an AR-15 or a certain model of AR-15, it can become an auto sear. There was another guy who created his. It wasn't even an auto sear; it's just a card. You'd have to cut it out. It's like an 80% lower, basically. But if you cut it out properly and install it in the right rifle, you can make a fully auto. But now the ATF is trying to classify it as a fully automatic weapon, and we're talking about just that damn card. All it is a card that's got an engraving on the top of it. That's it. That's it.
But
period. Just a card.
Most people who've ever been in military and shotguns, full auto is fun to go, yoo-hoo, motherfucker, America. But when it comes down to realistic situations other than suppression fire, it's fucking useless. You're just wasting fucking ammo. One at a time, fucking semi-auto. It's all you fucking need. Because otherwise you're like, brr, brr. You're not hitting anything. You're missing shit. Ammo. You're just blowing it all over the fucking place. And they're like, oh, you're... You know how they get. It's fucking... They have no fucking clue what the fuck they're talking about.
What's that part like?
Well, I own an AR-15, you know, and kind of from my understanding, you know, to make it fully auto, you know, that's a matter of internal components, like, you know, like an extra part that would be there like on a military M4 that's not on a AR-15 that makes it semi-auto. That and of course the third position for the selector switch, of course, but
yeah, but a lot of people don't realize as soon as you hit that trigger, you're like, holy shit, I didn't know what the fuck happened because you don't know what the fuck's going on.
If you want to go back to it, this kind of all started with
and it's shit so powerful.
This kind of started with Trump. I mean, we could go back further and go back to Reagan, who banned all pre-1986 machine or all post-1986 machine gun, at least tried to. But there are these things that you can install into your firearm that will give them the fully automatic, like the bump stock, which is not fully automatic. However, Trump went ahead and gave the ATF the permission to go ahead and classify it as a machine gun. Now that one, by the way, if you haven't heard, the Sixth Circuit Court has came out and gone against the Ninth Circuit Court and says, no, this technically is not a firearm. It is a piece of plastic. The gun is still a semi-automatic rifle. And so
it's just an accessory. It's like a component part.
There's so much shit going on right now, man. We got the Floyd case going on, riots erupting, our economy is failing, food prices are rising,
kicking the can down the road,
are fucking rising. I mean, just the cats and dogs are living together.
Yeah.
Dude, here's a funny thing. You know, I've shot an AK, I've shot a 45. You know, an AK has more of a kick than, generally speaking, you know, an AR, correct?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, my buddy's got a lever action fucking 30-30 fucking old school fucking shit that was made to kill buffalo, motherfucker. And that thing, I'd like to see anyone try to fucking shoot that.
Well, even at that,
and that's single shot. And they want to call, these big AR-15s are so scary. Dude, a shotgun's got more fucking kick than an AR.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, even at that, my brother, he had a bolt action. It was a 300 Winchester mag. I shot that sucker. Yeah.
Dude,
recoil and noise.
Dude, I've shot in like 30-06 and shotguns and shit. My buddy had that Winchester fucking thing. And I was like, dude, my shoulder's so fucked up. I'm gonna be in the hospital if I shoot that goddamn gun. With my job and my life, I got bad shoulders. Like I probably need like bones. I got like bone spurs and shit in them. So something with that much of a kick, dude, I'm done. I shot my buddy's 30 for a couple, and that was killing me. And
yeah, so I grew up around guns.
I've shot in other guns. It's just now with age and all the wear and tear in my body, that fucking recoil.
Oh, come on, quit being a pussy.
Shut up,
dude. I've got at least 10 years on you.
10. No, you don't.
I
You
used
got like
to have
5, maybe.
I used to have a Remington 870. It was a pump, and I put the pistol grip and stuff on it. I used to shoot that sucker freehanded, you know, with the pistol grip. Boom. I wish I still had that gun.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's just the modern rifles. They've got the buffering down.
Yeah. Definitely.
You know, when it comes to handguns, you can't really eliminate a whole lot of the buffering or buffing. You know what I mean? Anyways, but on rifles, shotguns, like even my shotgun, I mean, it's semi-compact. It's pretty, dude. It's great for close quarter stuff. But like even firing full to 3-inch freaking double-aught buck rounds. I mean, yeah, it kicks a little bit, but it's nothing that's gonna like jar you or throw you on your ass. Yeah. Maybe if you weighed 80 pounds, but hell, even my son that was 15 and he only weighs about 110 pounds. He was shooting it and he enjoyed it too. So,
well, and even like with
what I'm trying to say is basically like a lot of people put this big perception on these like scary guns, you know, is what I'm saying. Where a lot of these old school non-scary guns will fucking knock you on your ass and put a hole through you a lot more powerful than a lot of these scary guns will. That's basically what I'm getting at. You know. Well, you know, they try to say like AR, automatic, or even like the 22s. They're like, oh, they're scary, you know, some of the 22s that are out there because they look like an AR or they look like an assault rifle.
Yeah. My kid's friend has a 22 AR, an actual 22 AR. It was weird. I came home one day and when I walked in, I turned on the light in my hallway, and I got my washer and dryer right there, and there's an AR, dirty ass AR, man. I mean, this thing had literally like freaking dust on it. I'm like, what in the hell? And I looked at it, it's like, well, it's definitely not one of mine. So I was like, what's going on with this? And I didn't know. So I just, I picked it up, grabbed a beer, started cleaning it. Freaking got this thing spotless, got it oiled up. And then my kids get home, and it turns out that it was the bass player, my kid's bass player, Austin, that it was actually his. And I was like, well, it's all cleaned up for you and oiled, so should run fine. And he just thanked me. He's like, dude, that is so awesome. I'm like, why do you have that much dust on your rifle? Like, man, I dropped it in the dirt, and I just figured, screw it. I'm like, don't be doing that, boy. But the other day, the same boy, who is now 21, comes back, and out of the small of his back, pulls out a 45, 1911. He's like, hey, Uncle Ron, check this out. I'm like, holy shit, dude. Holy shit, nice. You got your first 45, your first handgun. That is so awesome, man. So I was happy about that.
See, and that's one of the guns I have. Matter of fact, I keep it in the living room with me. Because I have a 45 1911. You know, and you're talking about the recoil and stuff. You know, and that's part of the recoil, because I mean it's loud, yeah, but you're also fighting that slide weight when it kicks back on you. You know, that's you know, that's where a lot of your weight comes from.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, with my subcompact 40, I get a lot more of that than I do with my full size 40. You know what I mean? Because my full size 40 has the 4.5-inch barrel, whereas this one has the 3.5. So I mean, it's got a sharp pop to it. But as long as you hold that sucker tight and get your aim true, you're gonna hit the target 100%. I haven't had an issue with that. So
yeah, matter of fact, I just got done putting rubber grips on my 1911. That way I give a little bit more control on it.
Yeah.
And putting some their Hogue, I think was a brand name. They're rubber grips, pretty nice.
Oh no. We got the dork in here. What's up, dork? I mean, armament and axes. What's going on, brother? Oh, he might be. Oh, there he is. No, there he's not.
But yeah, I saw y'all chit chatting, so I thought I'd jump
no.
in.
Nikki. Oh, thank you for hopping in, Hard Life.
Oh, you know what? Well,
Okay, not sure what's
quiet
going on.
night.
Can't hear
Dr. Pepper and
nobody.
popcorn.
Well, I don't know, man. I might end this stream kind of early myself.
A dork guy. What? Who was that?
No, that was armament and axes.
I've never seen that before. I've been on streams a long time with you recently. I've never seen that before.
You haven't seen him? Oh,
No.
he's in here hit and miss. I mean, you know, I do go late a lot of times.
Well, hey, what's up, guy?
I go late when like nobody else is even wanting to be awake, but
yeah, so that's usually when I come on, is on the after dark.
okay, he's all right. He must have internet thingies. Armament axes, can you hear me? This is ground control. And nothing. Well, as long as he's not getting your bike all dirty, Nikki, I guess that's all that counts. By the way, if you haven't checked out Do Stuff with Nikki, she is one of my favorite people, and she just got a new Harley, and she likes to show it off. So
I saw her on your panel one of the nights. She's a pretty smart cookie.
Yeah, oh man, yeah, she's not dumb. Kind of ornery. I think that's why I like her.
Well, hell, who is an ornery? You know, that's life making you ornery.
Yeah, if you're not ornery, you're not doing it right.
Right.
The only semi-auto pistols I own are 1022, 357. 357, dude, that is still one of my favorite calibers right there. I went with the 40 because it was convenient and it was an affordable auto load. You know, I mean, I know they make 357 auto loaders, but they're expensive.
Well, the 40 is making a comeback though too. I mean, it's you know, like the 40 and the 10 millimeter. They're both a lot light. I probably shouldn't
have posted that in the chat. Hey, make sure you delete this when we're done.
I'm not deleting this. This is my regular channel.
Oh yeah. Fuck. Whoops. Never mind. Oh wait, the chat's not on there anyways. Never mind. We're good.
Yeah. The 40 is making a comeback, you know, and the 40, I mean, it's kind of like the kid brother to the 10 millimeter, you know. They're both gaining popularity.
Yep. I know. I got my stock of them.
The 357, I mean, you know, 357/38. I mean, that's a great gun too. That's another one of the guns I have because I have a EAA Windicator. It's a 6-shot revolver, and it will shoot the 38 special and the 357. It's kind of weird because it's on the barrel. It's stamped for 38 special, but on the cylinder housing, it's got 357 stamped on there, so you can shoot both.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I loved about my 357 Magnum. I had a Colt Trooper model back in the day, and every time I would go out shooting, I'd buy like 3 boxes of the 38 special and 2 boxes of the Magnum. and we fire about maybe a box and a half, 2 boxes of the 38 special, and then maybe a box of the 357 because just the change. I mean, 38's like pew pew pew, where a 357 Magnum is like blam. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So.
Well, when you go back into the history of it too, I mean, you look at why the 357 was developed, and that was because the FBI back in the day when they were dealing with the mafia characters and stuff, they wanted something that would shoot through car doors. The 38 wouldn't do it, but the 357 would.
Hey, Chris.
Oh, I can't wait till I get my shipment.
What's up, Husky?
I got a whole bunch of crazy shit coming in.
What kind of crazy shit?
Some Dragon's Breath.
Ah, okay. You're talking about the medical, right?
No, for the 12 gauge.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. I was thinking something else.
Some Dragon's Breath rounds that shoot the magnesium flame fucking shit.
Yeah, just make sure you don't shoot them inside your home.
Yeah. I got some ones that are like...
Yeah, that'd do a number on the drapes.
They got like
hey, you know
musket ball, buckshot, and birdshot in them. I got some other ones that are buckshot and slug. That's fucking.
You know what you should do? You should do a one-handed fire starting thing with the Dragon's Breath. Go out there and get you some sticks and some shrubs. Put them in a pile. Go out there and shoot them and be. Hey, look at that! Boom! One shot. It's
good. I might actually. A friend of mine. I was just talking to him today. He's like, I'm like, man, we were out kayaking. I'm like, man, I want a GoPro because I can't really like. It's hard to put my phone and try to record and or all that shit.
I know.
He's like, I got one. I never use it. You want it? It's yours. I got the thing for your helmet. I got the thing for your chest. I got a tribe. I'm like, dude, yeah. How much you want? He's like, I don't care. $25. I'm like, sweet.
Wow.
So hopefully soon I'll be getting that. So I'm gonna be freaking doing when I go out camping and kayaking, and I'm gonna try to start recording more shit. Because I was a Boy Scout. I used to use a ferro rod when I was like 13 years old.
Does it come with the camera, or do you have to go out and get your own GoPro?
No, he's got the GoPro, and he's got like some of the accessories, and he's like, "You want it, dude? I don't use the fucking thing. Take it."
Holy crap! So
he's like, "Take it for free." I'm like, "How much do you want for it?" Because I wanted to give him something.
Wow.
And he's like, $25. I'm like, I'll give you more than $25, dude.
Actually, I can give you an idea on that. Use them Dragon Breath rounds. Do yourself a kind of a prepper video / comedy video. Make it lazy man prepping a fire start video and use the Dragon Breath to start a campfire.
Oh, I got my camp set up. Oh, time to start the fire. Boom!
Oh, damn.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, I got a whole bunch of new equipment. I mean, I've been going kayaking and stuff for like the last year, but I haven't really recorded any videos. I did some Facebook Live videos, but I couldn't transfer them to my YouTube, which really sucks because I got some great video. Especially the water was so clear and you could see the seaweed like kind of flowing. That was so cool.
The only Facebook Live I ever did was when I took a trip last summer. I went to Georgia Guidestones down in Alberton, Georgia.
I've been wanting to go there.
That's cool.
It's interesting. Actually, one of my old hosts, Bobby, that I used to stream with, he actually did a video on it. I don't know if it's still up. Maybe I can.
First line, man. It's that first fucking line.
We need to
maintain humanity to 500 million.
Yeah.
Yep.
How many people are on this planet currently? Roughly.
Oh my God, Nikki.
7 billion.
Well, and the fucked up thing was when I went down there to the Georgia Guidestones last summer, somebody had a black Sharpie on them or whatever, and I got it on the video. I zoomed up on it so you can see it. But somebody had wrote "fuck the New World Order" in black Sharpie.
Every year they gotta clean it because people fucking pour blood on it. They fucking spray paint it. So it happens all the time because people get pissed off.
Well, that's why they got cameras there. They got cameras there. They're it's a live camera feed to the county sheriff's office down there, because people will go down there and they'll do satanic rituals and all this crap there.
Do you know about the Keystone?
Keystone.
There's that one cornerstone missing.
Oh yeah.
And then it showed up.
Yep.
It wasn't real. Someone put it there and then it was removed.
I was kind of wondering about that, if that was a hoax or whatever.
Yeah, it was a hoax. But it did. Figured. But the weird thing is, it did say like 2020 on it and shit. But someone put it up there, and then allegedly, the true story is some people got married there, and they put it in there, and it had their fucking wedding date on it. And it didn't quite fit, but it kind of fit. It wasn't the same material, so that's why people realized it wasn't fake. And some people actually took it out and smashed it, and it was just a piece of granite. And then the people are like, "Yeah, we did a wedding ceremony," and But a lot of people like to spin it as like, because how the internet is. They don't.
Well, that kind of stuff's gone on forever anyways. I mean, look at urban legends,
There's too much disinformation out there. It's like, here's what the internet and the information is right now, currently. Anyone that's like 40-ish, somewhere around there, who had first access to the internet, you're one of the smartest generations. Everybody after you is when they started fucking, oh shit, we fucked up, too much information, fuck, we gotta close this shit down.
Yeah, that would put me in that bracket, because I'm 47.
Generation X, man.
Yep.
But there's also a lot of people that are in that generation that don't get it. But it's probably the most awake. Not woke. Awake generation that I see. I mean, there's some boomers and shit that get it. But there's a lot that don't.
Well, not only that, but with the boomers, it was like a conversation I had with my mom once. It was like, y'all had it good back then because, the world was a different place. Stuff made a lot more sense. And not only that, people were so damn crazy then.
Oh, you got handed a job that you had for life, and then you made good money, and shit was cheap. And then, we get to your age and we're just fucked.
Yep. They had it good.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
It's like my dad, he worked at a fucking aerospace company and, made lots of shit for Skunk Works and all sorts of other crap. I worked for that company at one point in time, too. Most of my family has worked at that company. It started in this area. It's one of the major aerospace companies in the world for when it comes to servo valves and hydraulic valves and all sorts of crazy shit.
What's up, Daniel?
I've worked on shit for the space shuttle. I've worked on shit for fucking Apaches, Blackhawks, you name it. But anyways,
I'm thinking
the funny thing is he works for this company and he's anti-gun.
Yeah.
But he's all military, Democratic, old blue Dem, but he's anti-gun.
I don't trust them people. Don't trust them.
What the fuck? You work for a company that builds bombs, you...
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, it makes no sense. I mean, like literally, the last company I was with, we made explosives, high explosives. And I was shipping them out. I was in the shipping department, so I was literally shipping out tons of these explosives. And loading them and shipping them, getting all the paperwork correct, and
exactly, country patriot.
And I was like, well, because you got to keep in mind, once you work in a place like that, you have to go through the ATF and E explosives. They added explosives on there now because they got to have control of every fucking thing. Fucking pricks. Anyways, So I had the complete background check. I mean, like hair follicle check, everything, dude, to pass my application. And then when I went to buy a fucking lower, just a lower, empty lower, just a piece of aluminum with a couple of holes drilled in it, they put me on a 3-day wait. I'm like, are you freaking, dude? I wanted at that point.
Have you ever had any arrests, convictions?
I had my freaking ATF certificate.
Have you ever had any
that I could just show him and be like, look, motherfucker.
Misdemeanors?
Dude, nothing, man. I'm telling you, that one pissed me off.
That's okay. I went to, I had, mine took like 5 minutes. But I've also passed the background check for the National Transportation Safety Board and was going to be a government agent, and then I turned the job down. So I beat out military and all sorts of people. As a civilian with no former military training, I beat out tons of people.
Well, see, that's why I like buying guns down here in Missouri, because you know, I can literally go to a gun shop right now, and I do have a carry concealed permit anyways, just because. I mean, I don't have to have it, but I have it anyway. But anyway, you know, I can go to a gun store down here. I can go buy a gun, and they'll take my ID. It's like a 5 or 10 minute computer check. And they'll come back and they'll say, "Okay, have your gun. Have a nice day."
Hey, I live in New York, and it was that quick for certain kinds of guns, though. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
If you want to get a pistol, you're fucked. You gotta wait a year. You gotta go through all sorts of fucking hula hoops and bullshit. It's fucking ridiculous. You gotta have all sorts of cops and military sign off on your shit, or otherwise, good luck. If you're a female, though, boom, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Because all you got to claim is self-defense, and
going down that rabbit hole.
No, I mean, hey, I'm glad that they have less fucking shit to go through. Fucking goddamn right.
No, you know the problem with me when I got my last pew pew, was because the line was so damn long. I'm not kidding you, man. It was a huge store, and the line was like two-thirds of the way back. So we're all sitting in line. None of us are wearing masks, by the way. And it's like we're just talking amongst each other, and you know, it's like I already ordered the gun. The company or the place that called me, told me, hey, look, your gun's here. If you want to pick it up, come on in. And I was like, shit, all right, now I'm gonna wait in line for an hour and a half, get up there, fill out the next check, wait for about another fucking 40 minutes, and then they finally come out with my shotgun, and they're like, all right, here you go.
Yeah, and all that over a shotgun. It's not even a pistol.
No, it's not even a pistol. Well, neither was the lower receiver. It was just a piece of freaking metal, man. I don't understand these. I'm gonna go off on a rant.
Hey, I don't blame you. This, you know, a lot of this stuff nowadays is, yeah.
Well, you know what, Blaine? I've got my BB gun, and it's great because around here we get a lot of dove and other birds, quail, rabbit. You know, and they're fun to peg off. You don't need a 22 to kill a dove. You don't need a 22 to kill a quail. Don't need a shotgun to kill one either. I like to, dude, like seriously, that's how I kind of learned how to hunt, is because I would go out to an area where I knew that they would be. Yeah, I'd sit down and I'd just hang out for a while, you know, and I have my BB gun ready. And I'd wait for them to fly up into a tree. And then I would find the biggest one in the tree. I'd shoot them. And they would all fly away. I'd go over. I'd yank his head off. I'd clean him, skin him, pour a little beer on it, you know, and throw him in a bag. And then I'd sit back down. and give it about 10, 15, 20 minutes, they'd all come flying back to the same tree. I'd find the next biggest one, pop him off, boom, same thing. They all fly away. I kill it, clean it, and put it in a bag. I got 12 of them in less than 2 hours one day.
Damn.
But that right there is still hunting.
Oh shit!
Now maybe I'm not shooting deer. Yes, that's a much bigger game, and not to mention we don't have a whole lot of them down where I'm at. In fact, I don't think
I fucking walk down the street where I am. Jesus Christ!
Yeah, well, we don't get them down here in the desert.
That's a problem. There's too many of them in the fucking neighborhoods, and you can't shoot them.
I've got better chances of seeing a damn camel down here than a deer.
Hey, I see a lot of camel. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. I see a lot of camel. Yeah. Anyways, a lot of leggings and yoga pants, and I'm not complaining. I am not complaining. God damn! Thank God that invention.
Well, isn't that kind of one of the best parts of summer?
Well, to some extent, there are certain sizes they should not make those.
Oh my God! You mean like
we're talking about Walmart?
No offense to anybody, but you know,
or when? Oh my! No, never mind. No, no. I don't even want to go there. No, we're not doing that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Change the topic.
Sorry.
So anyway,
we're all making it weird.
I'm
Nikki,
a little white girl wasted today.
Yeah, we got a lot of coyotes down here. I'll give you that.
I like cougars.
Don't know.
There's a rabbit hole.
Wow.
Wish I knew one.
I think you do know one.
No, I don't.
She's in here right now.
She ain't a cougar.
I'm kidding.
Oh man.
See? She.
Uh-oh. I don't know. I think that one's a little bit more than the cougar. I think that one still got a lot of lion in it.
I didn't want to mention a name, but
there you go.
I didn't want to mention a name, but she fucking spoke up. So
hey, what's up,
hi, Nikki. Oh, I love you, Nikki. You're so awesome.
She is.
I was gonna say, there's a lot of lion in that one, right? That ain't cougar yet.
She is seriously one of my best friends.
I talk to
her. Yeah, maybe every day. Yeah, I called her, like, even with her throat being all
Ginger Power.
I still talk to her for like an hour. But...
Right, Nikki, Ginger Power.
I love you more.
Ginger Power.
Yeah. It's a bond, man. It's a natural bond. That's why me and Nikki get along so well. Right, Nikki? Hell yeah. She don't have to answer for me.
By the way, Dangerous, you got me thinking about it earlier when you were talking about the 22s. Actually, I got a good prepper kind of, I guess, a cheat, I guess. If you're having a problem finding 22 ammo, there's a real easy way to solve that problem. This only works if you got a bolt action, though. This is a catch. You can't do this with a semi-automatic. What you do is you go into a Home Depot store or something like that.
What's up?
You buy them little blanks that you run your staple guns on.
Yeah, from a RAM set.
Right. You use those. What you do is you go to like a Walmart, go buy yourself some lead pellets, 22 caliber pellets, load that in the barrel first, and then put your blank in there.
Interesting. I never thought of that. Oh. Yes.
I still have yet to field test that idea, but that was something I thought of one day.
Yeah, I'd be curious. I'll let you do that. Now I know they have a load because I fired them. And I think the largest one I fired was a 38. Because we were doing some commercial stuff, and these the foundation walls had to be permanently pinned, if you know what I mean. And 22s work great, especially if the concrete isn't too hard yet, which out in Arizona, you got to do it like the next day. It's like one day they pour it, the next day you're freaking building it. And all that humidity is coming up. But you get all the exterior walls up, and that doesn't. I mean, if you got 6 guys that know what the fuck they're doing, you can have the 4 exterior walls up in a.
Well, yeah, I think they
hours.
rush that too much. They rush the foundations too much sometimes. They don't let them set enough. And like a lot of the houses around here, man. After like I was an exterminator like recently. I was working in a steel mill and shit and got laid off, and a buddy of mine, got me a job doing an exterminating. And man, fucking cracks in the basements. It's fucking horrendous. All these fucking cul-de-sacs, man, they fucking super fast build them, kind of like the fucking Extreme Makeover Home Edition assholes. They fucking they got sued a whole bunch of times for that shit. They'd rush the construction, and the foundation and concrete didn't set enough, especially with basements, and then they just crack. And you'd have all sorts of water problems and radon. Yeah. Radon can be deadly.
Well, ours is way different now. And I mean, I don't even now. I'm talking
cheapest bid, man.
I'm talking probably about 15 years ago. It was probably about the time I got out of the whole like framing and building houses. But at the same time, back then, they were doing the post-tension slabs. I don't know if you've ever seen these, but like they run all the tubing for the plumbing and the electrical beforehand, and then they grid it off, and then they have one of the big old concrete pump vehicles come in and just dump the concrete on top of it, and then after it's done drying for a day, they come back and they've got these special impact tools. And they've got these freaking inch and a quarter freaking steel braided lines running through the entire piece of the slab. And it's crazy because these literally, you get a couple big enough forklifts, you can literally dig the house out, lift it up, put it on the back of a couple of trailers and move it.
Wow.
I've seen it done. I've seen it done. It's insanity. And they don't fall apart. So, I mean, but then again, you live in New York where you get a lot of rain and
freezing cold and stuff. There's a lot of basements here. Some areas, they don't have basements, Here, dude, it's all part of the country, man.
I'll tell you what, in the 20 years or so I was doing construction, I think I worked on 3 basement dwellings. Was it 3? Because we don't have them here. Everything is above ground.
Yep. It's soil, though. That's a lot of it, though. It's the soil. If it's too gravelly or loose, you can't build on it. And it takes a while for it to, especially you add all that weight to it, it's gonna fucking settle.
Yeah, it's gonna sink.
And they rush it too quick, and they don't wait for that. And if the soil, it may seem fine 5 feet, but what about 10 feet under?
Well, no, Nikki, you got a good point. You cannot have basements in Florida.
No, because obviously, because it's the aquifers and all the.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I've got my buddy CFP Survival Living. He's actually out to a point where he can go out in his yard, dig down 2 feet, and he's getting groundwater in.
Because the water table is so high.
We don't need to do that here, but I'm thousands of feet above. A couple hundred feet above sea level here, Niagara Escarpment and shit.
Yeah,
all the Great Lakes come through here, man, before they go out to the St. Lawrence Seaway.
I'm telling you, man, down here, I'd have to drill probably 50 feet, 60 feet just to hit water.
But it depends, though, because there's so many, this area between all the glaciers and
I'll just go to the canal. The canal's always got water.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna have.
Actually, I drove over the Erie Canal today, and it was empty. It was the first time I've seen it empty. It fucking shocked the shit out of me. It was weird.
You ain't got no water. you're out of
I don't
water.
know if they were cleaning it out or something, because like where we're at, there's a lot of locks. This is where a lot of locks and shit were invented.
Well, might
Hence the
have something
town
to do with
of
the climate
Lock.
though too, because a lot of places are getting, not getting much snow and rain and stuff as what it used to too.
Clinton's Ditch, Erie Canal, big history, huge history of this country. It helped build Chicago and other shit because all those lakes came here because they couldn't get past Niagara Falls. So they used the Erie Canal to get to New York City to get to the Atlantic Ocean. So you figure all that shit from Chicago and shit, Detroit, back in the old days, even even now they use it. Grain, that was huge. This whole area was huge in like grain elevators and stuff. This was like the bread basket, man. Like you had all the grain was, harvested there, but it all came here. This is where I live. Nabisco had the first plant with electricity. A lot of people don't know that. It was the first plant with electricity was Nabisco in Niagara Falls. So, I mean, Tesla was here, man. This is where all that shit happened. The Pan Am expedition between like Tesla and fucking Edison, where the first electricity was displayed around the world, man. This was all right here where I live, This is where William McKinley was assassinated. Grover Cleveland was from here,
Well, New York City was the original capital of the United States.
What was it called originally? Do you remember that?
New York City?
No. New Amsterdam. It was a Dutch colony.
What's up, outsider?
Huh. I would have never guessed that.
I'm a history guy, man. A lot of people forget their history. You got to remember your history because it's playing all around you right now.
No freaking shit, man.
Right.
I'll tell you what, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. My buddy over at Preppin 101, he made a quick little video about it. He's like, dude, people just don't remember. It's like they're not waking. And his thing was, people aren't waking up. I mean, we're trying to wake people up, and not, and he was just getting frustrated. I was like, all right, no, you're trying, dude. You're doing your part. Yes, he's getting huge views. In fact, he's probably, I'm sure he's live right now. But at the same time, it's like you are reaching people. It's just
who I would love.
We all kind of do it our different way. I reach people too. Like
you do.
Here, I mean, all right, we got 33 people in here right now. I mean, most of these people have been coming back here because they enjoy the content or because they need a drinking partner or whatever the case may be.
There's a lot of people that have their own thing, their own knowledge. And like, there's a lot of people in this panel that I appreciate because they have, like Nikki, she knows plants. Moose Man, I would love to pick Moose Man's brain. I would love to go visit Moose Man and help and work in his machine shop. I used to be a microscopic deburr technician. I've worked on aerospace parts. I've engineered and built fucking fixtures and did shit that hadn't been done in the company in like 15 fucking years for like high crazy like aerospace like breathing apparatuses for like crazy planes that hadn't been used in 30 years. Like we're talking like skunk work shit people don't even know of that I've worked on, and he's like good with machining and guns, and I would love to fucking just hang out with him and learn his knowledge. Not to mention all the other stuff that he knows besides that.
Yeah.
I'd like to hang out with Nikki and learn more about plants.
Right. Although, man, I think at that point I would just hang out with Nikki. Yeah, she can know all she needs to know about plants, and she could tell me which ones that we can eat, and I can go out and I'll go kill dinner.
Iguanas. I want to go hang out with Nikki and fucking shoot iguanas.
Yeah, the only problem is if I cooked an iguana
and make leather wallets and sell them to fucking stupid people.
She wouldn't eat the iguana, even if I cooked it, man. I could have Frank's Red Hot sauce on that sucker. She would be like, nah, I ain't eating that. But I got all the nastiness out of it. But whatever. Some people just don't like lizards. Some people don't like snake. Me personally, if it lives, if it bleeds, I'll eat it.
Yes, Moose Man, I know it would take a while. You're a very smart, intelligent man, and I enjoy talking with you, and I'm glad you're doing better and your surgery and everything went well.
Yeah, sorry to say, my Achilles heel is spiders. I'm not too fond of them.
Yeah, depending on the ones. I mean, black widows, I can't stand those. We don't get very many brown recluse here, but like I've got my buddy Josh over there prepping outside the box. He's like, dude, we have to shake out our shoes because these little bastards are everywhere. And I'm like, wow, man, dude, those things are nasty too. The brown recluses, I think, are more dangerous than a scorpion. To be honest.
Yes, because they're necrotic. It's a necrotic. It destroys your tissue. That's what fucks you up.
Kills living cells.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, my mom, she passed away some time ago, but she got bit by a brown recluse, and I saw what it did to her leg. It literally turned the spot black. They had to cut it out, and she ended up having a divot cut out of her leg about the half. If you took like a golf ball, cut it in half, that's about what they dug out of her leg.
Wow.
That's what killed Jeff Henneman from Slayer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He got bit in the arm by. Actually, I saw him one of the last tour that they played. I saw him live actually, right before he fucking died. But yeah, he was in the hospital for like a year or so. Yeah, he got bit in the arm and he kept covering it up for a while. He was ignoring it and it spread into his blood and shit. And he got sepsis and died.
Oh. Was it a brown recluse or what?
Yep. Yeah, bit him in the arm,
man.
and it fucking just spread because he's metal, so he didn't see a doctor.
Right.
Yep.
Well, and a lot of people nowadays, I mean, they think spider bite, it'll just heal and go away,
Mm-hmm.
That's how I was.
Yep, that's what happened to him. So if anybody's a Slayer fan, that's what happened to Jeff Henneman.
Yes,
I was kind of wondering about that actually, because I'm a big fan of theirs back in the day.
Yeah, no, I knew about it. Well, I mean, like Dimebag Darrell, of course, but yeah, I'm like one of the hugest Pantera fans. So I knew how he died, and I know how his brother died. But anyways, yeah, dude, it was a fucking spider bite, dude. And I've been stung by these. Well, they're called bark scorpions. And if you ever watch like environmental channels or nature channels, they'll be like, scorpions, what's the most dangerous? And they'll be like, oh, well, in Northern America or in America, the bark scorpion is the most dangerous. And it's like, shit, okay.
Insect?
I've been stung 3 times by one. Does it hurt? Yeah, it hurts like a mother. Imagine you get a freaking 16 penny nail, white hot, and then you pound it into somebody's foot or leg or arm, wherever they get you, dude. You feel it immediately, and it is, dude. It'll decapitate you. It'll cripple you to an extent.
It's like, bad. It's a bad venom.
All right. The last time I got stung, I was getting out of bed. It was like, I don't know, maybe 1:30 in the morning. I had to work in the morning, and I step out of bed because I had to go to the bathroom. And as soon as I stepped out of bed and put my feet on the ground, I felt that hot nail And I'm like, son of a bitch. And I went ahead, got up, turned on the light, went to the bathroom because I had to take care of myself first. And so the meantime, here I am with this stinging pain in my foot. Then I come back out there and I grab my shoe. I'm like, all right, where you at, you little bastard? So I took my flashlight. I got one of these fancy little doohickeys. Where is it? Where did you go? Oh, there you are. It's the ultraviolet light.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the purple light.
Dude, those things, they show up, they glow in the dark with these. And so I found that little bastard, and I coaxed him out. He was under my bed, little sneaky son of a bitch. So I coaxed him out, and then I slammed him with my shoe. And then I threw him in the trash. Yeah, they suck. They're annoying, but
There's a flashlight I got. I thought I had it sitting over here, but I guess I got it hanging up. But it's I don't know. Flashlight's probably about 5 or 6 inches long. It looks kind of tactical. It's marked as police equipment. It's a brand name. But you hit the button, and there's 4 different settings on this, and it runs on 2 AA batteries. And you hit it the first time, and it's bright light. You touch the button, it goes dim, and then it goes blue, and then purple. And it also allows it to flash too.
Devil dog, you are too fucking funny, bro. Oh my god. The Navy, the Air Force has hand sanitizer. The Army has crayons. The Navy drank the hand sanitizer, and the Marines hate.
I mean,
oh man.
I mean, scorpions are bad, but
so messed up.
I'd rather get bit by a scorpion than some of the other shit that's out there.
That's
like a black widow, fucking brown recluse. I'd rather get bit by a scorpion than a fucking cougar.
Well, they don't.
Well, it depends on the cougar,
right?
Yeah, if it's Nikki, Nikki could bite me. I think I'd be all right with that.
Oh god, there go another rabbit hole.
Yeah, that's right. We're still on my main channel.
Okay.
I need to end this thing.
Okay, maybe not
on After Dark.
But
That
like,
way, because we're trying to keep it somewhat PG.
A large predatory cat, predatory. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah.
Actually, Nikki, I thought it was Australia. In Australia is where everything wants to kill you.
Yes. Australia is pretty bad.
I can't believe...
Florida's kind of crazy, but people from Florida, if you go to Australia, you'd be like, holy shit, no.
Right?
I thought it was bad in Florida. Holy shit.
That's
hanging from the trees.
That'll freaking kill you. It's like, no.
Have you ever really seen a koala besides the little pictures? Like, have
No,
you ever seen
the
claws on them things? They're like,
oh yeah,
nasty.
They're long and hooked. Yeah,
they are one of the most disease-ridden. They call them drop bears. Their communities are ridden with like syphilis and stuff because all they do is eat and bang. That's all they do. They're very territorial. They're very vicious. Yep. You see pictures of them, they're like, oh, they're so cute. But, like, people from Australia are like, dude, they're fucking nasty. Look at a kangaroo. People are like, oh, look at a kangaroo. But have you seen the videos how jacked up those things are?
Dude, and everybody that I know, they're like, no, they're assholes, man. They're freaking mean as fuck.
Yeah.
It's like, are you kidding me?
Don't forget what Lake Prairie called them. She called kangaroos vertical deer.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was funny.
Dude, they're worse than deer, dude. They're like jacked up. Deer are like fucking retarded dogs compared to a kangaroo, dude. They're nasty.
I heard kangaroos can actually be vicious.
Dude, they got claws on them. They're like that.
Well, on them legs. I mean, imagine
just on their hands. They're just nasty,
man.
Big.
So, anyways,
huge.
We're coming up on the 2-hour mark. I think I'm gonna hop off of here. Now I was
after we got done talking about kangaroos, you're gonna hop off.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna hop off. Just like little what's his name?
Nice segue.
Kangaroo. Anyways, I was we were talking about doing a movie maybe, and I'm just wondering, do y'all want to watch a movie?
Yeah, I could be up for it.
Okay. Well, I've got.
Do you have Idiocracy?
I do actually have Idiocracy.
Oh yeah, that's a good movie.
That's good.
Yep, Nikki sent it to me. Nikki, you want to come on here? Click on the StreamYard link. We're about to go private, so we'll all be backstage. Anybody in the chat, I can have up to 10 people in here. So if y'all want to click on.
What do you mean we don't know nothing, Jeremy?
Oh, it's because he's at work. He's having to do a double.
Oh, dude, that sucks, man. I'm sorry, dude.
Whitetails are like yard rats. Wow.
Cooking food for a bunch of fucking
freaking
preppies.
Over. Yeah, for a bunch of boomers. And they're not even the boomers that figured it out. It was like, man, we really fucked this country up. Like right now, I think my mom is kind of kicking herself in the ass because she wasn't paying attention. She just kind of did what she did, and that was it. So, yeah, and then it's like now she's like, man, this country is getting so fucked up, and I'm like, y'all, welcome to my club.
I got people that I thought were on board, and then they do shit, and I'm like, okay, you're not. All right.
Hey, there's Moose Man.
Good luck.
I see a moose.
Oh. Hey, I figured I'd get in before you shut it down.
Yeah.
Thanks for the kind words, Baxo 77. That was nice of you.
No problem, man.
I wish I could find a way to perfect a way of plugging into my brain and downloading what I have, and somebody will be a smart son of a bitch.
I feel the same way sometimes. Like, I have a lot of knowledge in certain areas, but you have a lot of knowledge in other areas that I don't have, so.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I watched a lot of Jeopardy when I was growing up.
Oh my God! I could. Wow, that's.
I eat no spring chicken, but I think differently than most people.
Wait, Bioxo, can you imagine Moose Man on Prepperty?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah,
is there any more left? Or are we coming up to the championship round? I haven't seen Dusty in a while. I haven't seen Dusty in like a week or so.
My real world answers would not match the game show answers, I'll guarantee you.
Are we still live?
Yeah, we are. I am going to shut this down. Everybody.
No, we're fine. I didn't want to do anything.
Thank you. Does anybody have anything?
Come on, Nikki. Come on, Nikki, get up here.
Yeah.
Hey,
Nikki,
what's up, guardsman? I'm Blaine, the air gun guy.
Anyway, we're gonna have a little backstage party here. Probably watch a movie and so if y'all want to pop in, the link is pinned at top. And all I ask.
Good night, Jeremy.
Try not to have too much nudity unless you're Nikki. But other than that. Hey, what's up, Prepper 101? Hey, man, we're going to watch a movie. I'm thinking either Heartbreak Ridge or we could do Tombstone or
Tombstone.
13 Hours, man. Wait, you were talking about the
Idiocracy.
Idiocracy, yeah. So we might do that one too. Don't know. We'll have to get back and discuss it.
Has anybody ever seen? It's a Adult Swim TV show.
Yes.
Your Pretty Faces Going to
Hell. I love Adult Swim, man.
Has anybody ever seen Your Pretty Faces Going to Hell?
No.
Dude.
Yeah. Oh God. Prepper.
Oh my God. Dude, it's on Hulu.
Just for that, I'm gonna freaking
fucking crazy. It's retarded.
Eastwick. All right, now, granted, dude, 101. Now, Jack Nicholson fucking nailed it in that one, but Oh man, them witches! What a pain in the ass. Ugh, fucking women. Anyways, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and shut this one down for today. Thank you very much for hanging out. I hope you had some entertainment and some fun, and I will catch you all on the next stream or the next video.
Good night, everybody.
Hey, stay prepared.
Love you all. Stay safe. Stay aware. Keep that head on a fucking swivel.
Amen, brother. And remember, you can always click that link up top. I'm getting more people in now. We're going to do movie night. So, guys.
Think outside the box.
Let's
and remember, if the women don't find you handsome, they should find you handy. Hold on. Hold on a minute now. Before I go, I have to shout out my brother, Patriot. He has changed his channel name to Backwoods Rain. He was having some internet issues tonight, but he will be back next weekend, I'm sure. And yeah, and I will see you all next weekend. Take care.